Hi, boys and girls. This week in math, we're going to switch gears a little bit and we're going to start learning about something new. So there's a lot of new vocabulary that you're going to learn this week. And don't forget that when I'm presenting a lesson in a video and when Miss Audie is presenting a lesson in a video, you can always go back and rewatch these videos if you need help, okay? So this week, our objective is I can determine the appropriate unit to use to measure capacity. Now, capacity is a new word for you guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about what the word capacity means, okay? So capacity is the amount of something, the amount that something can hold or contain, okay? So if you are looking, and I've given you some examples here, if you are looking at this vocabulary word, we have some important things we need to talk about. So capacity is the amount that something can hold. Okay, so think about that when you're in your kitchen later on and you're pouring yourself a glass of water. What is the amount that your glass can hold? So we're talking about liquids when we're talking about capacity. Okay, so there are two ways that we are going to measure capacity this week. We are going to use milliliters and we're going to use liters, okay? So a milliliter is a metric unit of capacity that is equal to 1/1000th of a liter. It is abbreviated lowercase m, capital L, okay? 1/1000th. If I remember when we were talking about fractions, and if I had a cookie and I had 1/1000th of a cookie, that would be 1 part out of 1,000 pieces. So remember when you're talking about fractions, this is a fraction, 1/1000. So if I had 1/1000th of a piece of cookie, that would be a pretty small piece of cookie, right? So 1 milliliter is a small amount. So a teaspoon, see this teaspoon right here? A teaspoon has the capacity to hold about 5 milliliters. So if you know anything about cooking, or if you have teaspoons in your kitchen, which I know all of you do, you know that a teaspoon is a very small amount, okay? So a teaspoon can only hold 5 milliliters, okay? A liter is a little bit different. A liter is a metric unit, once again, of capacity that is equal to 1,000 milliliters, okay? So it takes 1,000 milliliters to make up 1 liter, okay? So inside of this Coke bottle, there are more than 1,000 milliliters, and it is abbreviated with an L, a capital L. This kid is holding a soda bottle, and you guys have probably seen a soda bottle like this, right? This soda bottle has the capacity to hold 2 liters. So you might hear your parents saying, hey, when you go to the store, can you please pick up a 2 liter of soda? That's what that means. This is 2 liters, okay? So we're going to be using milliliters and liters to measure capacity, okay? Now, I have some examples here for you. How do we measure capacity? We measure capacity with liters and milliliters, and there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So don't forget that, okay? This is important. 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter, okay? So which unit, milliliters or milliliters, would we use to measure the capacity of the following containers? So how much the capacity, remembers how much will this hold? Okay, so which unit would we use to measure the capacity of this? Oops, I meant to say pitcher. This should say pitcher. Okay, what would we use to measure how much this pitcher would hold? Would we use liters or milliliters? I want you to think about that. Would we use milliliters? Now, I remember that milliliters are very small. And liters, kind of like that 2-liter pitcher of soda or bottle of soda. So I'm going to say that we would use, make your answer, think about your answer, liters. And this pitcher will hold about maybe the same as the big soda bottle. It will hold maybe about 2 liters, okay? We would have to measure for sure, but we're just making a guess today in our lesson, okay? So this would hold about 2 liters, all right? What is the capacity of this water bottle? Now, I remember that this pitcher was 2 liters, and this big jug of soda, big bottle of soda was also 2 liters. Now, I would not pick this big bottle of soda up and chug it, all right? I don't carry a big bottle of soda like that. I don't carry 2 liters around with me, okay? So I'm gonna say that this water bottle is a little bit smaller than that pitcher, and it's also a little bit smaller than that soda bottle, but I don't think it's that small where I would use milliliters, because a teaspoon was milliliters, right? And a teaspoon is very small, and milliliters is very small. So I'm going to say, what do you think? Is it going to be liters or milliliters? Think about your answer. Liters. Okay, this water bottle, we would say holds, the capacity of this water bottle is about 1 liter. Okay, and we would abbreviate it 1 with a cap and then a capital L. And sometimes you can see on water bottles, it will tell you on the side of a water bottle how much it will hold or what the capacity is. Okay, all right, last one. What is the capacity of this eyedropper? You guys may have seen something like this in your house or maybe at the doctor's office. This is an eyedropper, okay? You pick up things, you squeeze it together, and you pick up liquid out of this container. So, would we measure the capacity of this eyedropper in liters or milliliters? How much can that eyedropper hold? Remember, capacity means how much can it hold? Think about your answer. I'm going to say milliliters, okay, because it's very small. All right, I'm going to do a demonstration for you, so please watch part 2 of this video. Thank you.